like my kind of place. Seems like my kind of place, Kieran.
What?
Yeah. All pizza and tacos.
Residential edificio. Yeah. There's a good seafood restaurant as well, so that's one sort of corner of And this is the Laughter Spark, the most important part of nightlife in the city of Santa Marta. If you want to have some party, this is the best place to come. This is a discotheque, a nightclub without roof. So everyone can come and dance and enjoy. This is a perfect place to come. But the real or original name of this place is Santander, in honor to Francisco José de Paula Santander. He was a general, an important general to the history of Colombia. He was also the man who supported Simón Bolívar to be the liberator of Colombia. So, you know, he went to everywhere, every country to liberate, but he had some men of confidence. It almost looks like a hotel. Yes,
Yeah, in a way,
it's a
yeah.
hotel. Oh, right, there we go. Yes, at the beginning. In 1947, it was built by an important architect in Santa Marta. It was Manuel Antonio Carreras, a Cuban and Colombian man, and he was born in Cuba, but he was raised in Colombia. That reason he had a mixture of cultures down here. So this is art vector. Art means art and decoration. Art vector. So this is the simplification of the Republican style. And the name of this is Palacio Tayrona Hall. So why it's this the name? Well, by this period of the history, Colombia was getting money, not just bananas. Now they were getting money thanks of tourism. So for that reason they decided to build a hotel in front of the city. So it was property of the government at the beginning as well. The hotel bankrupt for all the reasons we cannot recognize or we don't have registers of, and this became the governor's office in 1975. This article style is very related to communism, because in Cuba there are a lot of or a bunch of buildings like this one, a bunch of buildings related to Yeah, in England, Christmas Day is usually the whole family goes to one house and you spend Christmas in the house with the family. That's funny. I guess it is usually in the grandparents' house. Yes and no, it generally looks at the biggest house. Okay, the biggest house, they should be like families in the UK, traditionally, going back 100 years, you have like 8, 9, 10, 11 kids. Wow. So imagine if you're doing Christmas, you've got 10 kids, they're all grown up and they've got like 4 or 5 kids each. Yeah. Another important house in the city of Santa Marta is this one. This is a very colonial Spanish architecture. And it was built by the colonial or Spanish people. Why? They installed here the post office to the city of Santa Marta. And the post office was very important to the city because all the letters written by the King of Spain were getting this to be delivered to other states or to other provinces in Colombia. It was called the Kingdom of New Granada, La Nueva Granada, was the name of Colombia
And you've got 6 feet outside, you've got someone starving on the street, and it's like, it's just hypocrisy. You know, you say you help the poor and be good to thy neighbour, whatever else they say. Yet
They
you've
say a
got,
good thing, but they demonstrate the opposite.
yeah.
In some way. Well, this is the Santa Marta Cathedral. And Santa Marta's Cathedral was possible in 1766, but the Spanish people spent 30 years building it. Why? It was not quite easy to build a cathedral during this period. They were attacked by pirates every single time. They started building this cathedral, but Sir Francis Drake, you know this man as well, attacked the cathedral of the city of Santa Marta. So all the job, all the work the Spanish people did, he destroyed the cathedral and burned the fire because they couldn't give them or give him a recompense, a good recompense to not burn the cathedral on fire. That was not possible because he destroyed the cathedral. So it was rebuilt. So we can say the Cathedral of Santa Marta was built in 1794. And that's the exact date of foundation. In 62 in the history, this was born on fire, and for that reason they restored the church and the inside was completely different. The only one thing that survived of the fire was a Jesus Christ, and we call the Black Jesus Christ or the Born Jesus Christ, because it was the only one thing that survived this fire. And this is given by an important bishop in the city of Santa Marta, but this bishop was attacked, was sequestered by Sir Henry Morgan. He sequestered him and took him to Jamaica and killed him in Jamaica. Why? He was resisting that this church was becoming, or they were becoming the church in a jail or holding cell for women of high society. Every single time they come to attack the city of Santa Marta. So this famous privateer in the Caribbean coast, Sir Henry Morgan, came to the city of Santa Marta, came to attack the church and also hold women inside as recompense. So that was an offense for the Catholic Church. That's why the bishop resisted this, and that's why he was removed. So I don't know if you want to check the inside of the church.
You will.
Yes. Good. These are retired people. They always come every single morning to discuss about politics, economy, whatever. So they are discussing about politics. They get very passionate. Yeah. This is the governor's office. So not the governor's office by this time, but like the mayor office in the city of Santa Marta. Right now we have female mayors there. Female power out. Female power out. So this was the major office, but during the colonial Spanish period, this was the governor office. For that reason, I say this is where the city of Santa Marta was born. It was possible. The city or
So this is Count Simon Bolivar.
Let's always stop at below the shade.
Yeah.
You know, I used to be white, and now you know the sun is Santa Marta is strong.
I am still white.
I plan to look like you in a couple of weeks.
You're gonna get my color after the tour.
Me, I'll just be red.
Yeah.
Well, this is Simón Bolívar, and many people have questions about him. Well, he was born in Caracas, the capital of Venezuela, in 1783, and he died in Santa Marta, Colombia. So he was a Venezuelan guy, and he is the liberator of countries such as Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, Peru, Panama, and the founder of Bolivia. So for that reason, Bolivia is known in that way, Bolivia, Bolívar. So now it makes sense. So Mr. Simón Bolívar was the liberator of these countries, and this sculpture is representing how he died. You know, when the horses have the like two front hooves on the floor, means that the person represented died because of natural causes. Just one hoof up means that the person represented was hurt in a battle, but the two front hoofs up means that the person represented died because of a battle. It is different. It is different. But in this case, this is completely incorrect because he didn't die in a battle. He died because of natural causes. In this case, in this function, we mentioned the illness of Mr. Simón Bolívar was tuberculosis.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
TB. The TB was an illness, a difficult illness to treat in the past centuries. You know, they didn't have a specific treatment for it.
No.
They didn't have.
It wasn't until the 1950s they found inoculation against TB.
Which why we
A treatment, yeah, that's right. But
But it's not really a treatment, is it? It prevents TB. It doesn't cure TB.
Of course, it prevents, but it's not like completely safe. You know. So he didn't die in a battle, but he's still being represented in this way. So why? And we must mention that Mr. Simón Bolívar is the most important character or American character fighting against the Spanish Empire. For that reason, a sculptor have the right to represent him however they want.
Yeah.
Even naked. In Bogota, there's a naked Simón Bolívar. I don't know if you saw this sculpture. So there's a naked Simón Bolívar, like imitating the Picasso art, naked, and it's a thinker Bolívar.
Yeah, it was the one that looks like David.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Simón Bolívar didn't die in a battle, but he's represented. However, the sculpture.
To be fair, he was battling for the people, wasn't he?
Yeah, but also, if I remember rightly, he got tuberculosis in a battle, so you could link it.
Yeah.
But this is incorrect to represent in this way because he acquired. Let's suppose he acquired this illness in a battle, but then he died for natural causes.
Yeah.
It was a natural cause, not a battle.
Yeah.
He didn't fight. Actually, Simón Bolívar was a strategic man. He was a general. He was in the back part of the battle planning what soldiers were supposed to do. So,
There's something in the tree.
maybe it's an iguana. Do you know iguanas?
Yes.
So maybe it's an iguana. He's walking around. Yep, here he is.
Yeah, I can see something.
Oh, it's a
Yep.
small one.
Yep.
Yeah, when we were in Guayaquil, there's a park in Ecuador, and it's just full of them everywhere.
Iguana Park, yeah.
In every park you visit in Colombia, you're gonna find Simón Bolívar Square, Simón Bolívar Park, Simón Bolívar School, Simón Bolívar Building,
All with their
whatever.
own iguanas.
Yeah. Simón Bolívar Avenue, so we have Simón Bolívar everywhere we visit in Colombia.
Yeah.
But now he's holding his hat. What do you think this hat is represented in this sculpture? It's a French hat.
Yeah, he was educated in France, wasn't he?
Well, he was educated in the majority of the countries in Europe.
Yeah.
So he was not a poor guy as many people think. Many people used to say Mr. Simón Bolívar fought for to be the liberator of these countries and he was an honorable man. Well, not in that way. Simón Bolívar was a wealthy man and he pretended power. You know, he pretended power. So for that reason, he's holding a French hat. Why? He got inspired in French Revolution. Look at this. He was born in 1783 and the French Revolution was in 1789. So Simón Bolívar was inspired with these ideas. At the age of 4, his father passed away, and at the age of 9, his mother passed away as well because of tuberculosis. For that reason, he was in charge.
Well, oh, we have a friend. Hello, friend. Welcome to YouTube. I was about to say a different background then. So do you want to tell people where we are when you've had a mouthful? I can't remember the name of it. You told me and I forgot.
Not right. Donde Chucho.
Donde Chucho. So we've got chips. We got langoustines.
No, they're not langoustines. They're prawns.
I thought you ordered langoustines.
No, they're prawns. Langostinos is what these are called in.
And then over on the other side we've got, what have we got?
Prawns, grouper, and it's like a, I think it's
like a mixed salad.
Yeah.
Move away, flies, god damn it. So let's tuck in, see what it's like.
Aquellas personas que quieren colaborar, muchísimas gracias de antemano por su colaboración. Espero que la gente esté bien, muchísimas gracias por su...
Prawns are nice.
Va a empezar una
Grouper is fucking well
media
nice.
hora, media horita de canción.
First time eating grouper?
Espero que la disfruten.
Let's try it. Looks like it's just a white fish though.
Eat it.
Muchísimas gracias por su colaboración. Mi nombre es Leopoldo Sevilla. Bienvenido. Y buen provecho.
It's nice, it reminds me of something, but I can't think of what. Oh god, here we go.
Stop your whinging. Normal people salt their chips.
Kind of normal.
Tell me about it.
So you tried that. That's are they just like that? Or smaller?
No, they're nice. Different flavour. So
Try.
yeah.
Try baby prawn.
I think this is like a seafood salad type thing.
But hot, because we're going for hot. This is nice, it's not too heavy a lunch.
Gracias.
Let's swap, seeing as though you've salted them. Seems fair. Might have a little bit of salt on, but not a great deal. So, just trying to tell the viewers how much it was. I think that was 50,000. No, that was 70,000. How much was that?
Both of those are between 40 and 50.
Each.
And the chips were, I don't know, like 20 or something.
So, probably, certainly under 150,000 I would have thought.
I'd say probably around,
For everything.
yeah, 120, 130.
Yeah.
About 25 quid.
Which for a nice seafood meal is not bad. Depending on the part of the world that you're in, probably those where seafood is less common, you'll pay way more. Get on.
And not as fresh, like this will all be caught locally.
So what would you give it as a score? I would probably say it's a good 8 out of 10.
Yeah, 7.5, 8. Around there.
I think they're missing a trick not having a larger platter though. Just because, from what I see about Colombians, they're social people. So to be able to come and order a big platter.
Your friend's back.
Yep. Can the cat see the tail? So maybe chuck her a tail. come up for air on that one. Hello. Don't run away.
My problem.
Yep, it's destroyed.